Steve Mariotti is the founder and former CEO of the global nonprofit Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship, NFTE. He was just recently selected as Top Entrepreneur of the Year for 2019 by the International Association of Top Professionals, IAOTP, for his outstanding leadership, dedication, and commitment to the profession. With having over 3 decades of professional experience as a successful social business entrepreneur, Mr. Mariotti has proven himself as an extraordinary professional and expert in the field. Mr. Mariotti is a dynamic, results-driven leader who has demonstrated success not only as an entrepreneur, but also as an educator, writer, and in every role he has ever served. Mr. Mariotti's impressive repertoire of prior roles have included serving as the youngest senior analyst in Ford's Motor Company's history. Mr. Mariotti also led a team in Ford's International Finance Department that developed systems still in place today that lowered Ford Motor Company's borrowing costs, saving over $2 million a year. Mr. Mariotti also helped draft portions of Ford's initial policy against apartheid in 1979 with civil rights leader and social activist Leon Sullivan. Mr. Mariotti then left Ford Motor Company to start his business, Mason Import-Export Services in New York City. Although Mason was successful, Mr. Mariotti felt he was still destined to do more and felt a calling to teach and work with urban youth. Mr. Mariotti sold the business and became a special education teacher in New York City, teaching Bedford Stuyvesant, South Bronx, and New York City's Lower East Side. In 1987, in a classroom in the South Bronx for high school students who had dropped out of school, Mr. Mariotti began, on the advice of his students, the South Bronx Entrepreneurial Education Project, Inc., which soon became the National Foundation for Teaching Entrepreneurship, a charity commonly known as NFTE, and pronounced NIFTY. The mission of the charity was to teach low-income youth the basic principles of entrepreneurship and wealth creation so they could find their pathway to success. After teaching math and entrepreneurship at Rikers Island, New York City's main jailing facility and one of the largest jails in America, Mr. Mariotti and Mr. Joseph Robinson co-founded Inmates Teaching Entrepreneurship and Mentorship, ITEM, in 1995, which is a prison-based program that teaches inmates how to share the basics of business ownership with their children and with fellow incarcerated men. This program soon spread to other prisons and has become a model for how to teach a prisoner and his family basic entrepreneurship. NFTE has served more than 1 million youth globally with entrepreneurship education and uses. Mr. Mariotti's textbooks and curriculum is in 22 states and 12 countries. Mr. Mariotti's curriculum has been used to train more than 12,000 teachers worldwide, all over the world. Throughout his career, Mr. Mariotti has received many awards, accolades, and has been recognized worldwide for his outstanding leadership and commitment to the profession. For 2019, he's being considered to be featured in TIP, Top Industry Professionals magazine, and is also being considered for IAOTP's Male Visionary of the Year Award and Lifetime Achievement Award. For his selection as Top Entrepreneur of the Year by IAOTP, he will be honored at their annual awards gala being held at the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas. He received the Bernard A. Goldhirsch Social Entrepreneur of the Year Award, the National Director's Entrepreneurship from the United States Department of Commerce, the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award, the Ace Curry Foundation's Humanitarian Venture Award, the Salvatore Award, and the Society of Entrepreneurial Educators, SEE, First Award for Outstanding Educator. Mr. Mariotti has been selected to be featured in multiple volumes of Who's Who in America, Who's Who in Finance and Business, and Who's Who in the World. Aside from his successful career, Mr. Mariotti is a sought-after speaker, lecturer, regular contributor to the Huffington Post, has published numerous articles, and has co-authored or authored 43 books and manuals on teaching entrepreneurship, financial literacy, and ownership to young people. He has served as a motivational coach who empowers entrepreneurs worldwide. He was an invited speaker at the Aspen Ideas Festival, Harvard, Columbia, Yale, Brown, Berkeley, Georgetown, Baylor, and Babson College. Mr. Mariotti has also traveled as a U.S. State Department guest to Southeast Asia to share his entrepreneurial education to emerging economies. Mr. Mariotti has also served on boards and is a member of the Council of Foreign Relations. Mr. Mariotti has attended 9 times the World Economic Forum in Davos, where he was a regular speaker and co-author of the policy paper, The Next Wave of Entrepreneurs, Goodbye Homeboys. Mr. Mariotti's long-awaited memoir of his teaching career will be published by BenBella Books in August of 2019. Mr. Mariotti earned his bachelor's degree in business economics and a master's degree in business administration from the University of Michigan. In 1990, Mr. Mariotti was granted an honorary PhD in business and entrepreneurship by Johnson & Wales University. Looking back, Mr. Mariotti attributes his success to his education, mentors he has had along the way, and his passion for helping people. He says his work is very gratifying, and he hopes that others will consider a career educating the less fortunate. When not working, he enjoys chess, hiking, collecting rare books, and attending seminars at the Institute for Advanced Studies in his hometown of Princeton, New Jersey. For the future, he hopes to continue making a difference in people's lives any way that he can. For more information on Mr. Mariotti, please visit his profile on LinkedIn.